Hello, and thank you for joining us. This is The Old Man in a Digital World, and we just saw the trailer for Dune. That's right, this is the upcoming film. It is the third time that Hollywood is attempting to take the beloved sci-fi book series by Frank Herbert and try and bring it onto real-life action, onto the big screens, well, your big screen TV. And you have to wonder, did they get it right? The thing about the trailer is that it seems to be more preoccupied with its woke count, making sure that it has the right quota, than it is about trying to portray the series accurately. It's really odd because it seems to be more involved in the Bechdel test than it is a sci-fi test. And we're getting more of a Hollywood view, a revisioning of this story that was actually perfectly told by Frank Herbert in the books. The actual lead of the series, Paul Atreides, he actually has almost as much time as Sand. That's really exciting. I know that gets everyone's heart pumping to see Sand. In fact, the big focus of the intro, that first act of the trailer, is on a secondary support character. At one point in the trailer, we do get to see some humor.
Hey, you want some muscle?
I did?
No.
And it was the only joke in the entire trailer, and it kind of falls flat. Paul Atreides, who is supposed to be the hero of this story, he's a soy boy. He's pale. You're wondering why he hasn't died of a suntan, and he's skinny. In fact, that's the point of the joke. This is not funny, and it's definitely not a hero that inspires anyone. We look at the action scenes, and they're kind of like the joke. They fall flat. There's no real action in the action scenes. They seem bored. They seem tame. This is really great action if you think that Twilight was a pulse-pounding action film. Combat seems so telegraphed, so choreographed, so slow and boring. But what about the acting? From what we can tell in the voiceovers and from the various scenes we see with people, it's kind of bored. Everyone seems to be almost underwater. No one sounds excited. Is it visually exciting? Not really. A lot of the color, especially once we get to Arrakis, everything seems to be washed out. You can see everything, but you're not really captivated by it. This isn't Lawrence of Arabia. In terms of the music, well, it wants to be exciting. It wants to be intense. It wants to get your pulse racing. It wants to match up with the scenes that are happening in the trailer. And when we're watching sand blow around, it does. That's not very good. And some of the better scenes actually happen without any music in the background at all. So what are we getting from this? The way this is all coming together, what does this make us think about Dune? Going to be on HBO Max? Well, I think you can tell what I think about it. What do you think about it?